Hi. You don't need to know my name. You don't need to know who I am. You don't even need to know why I'm even talking to you or why you're watching me. But for everything, there's a purpose. And the purpose is for me to tell you, about me, about the world. I'm talking about our purpose. What is purpose? Somebody will say. Purpose is something that is intended to be. I mean, something that you, me, that brother, that sister, that tool, that mechanism was created for. Just yesterday, somebody told me something very funny. He said he'd seen a bird that's afraid of height. He had seen a fish that was afraid to drown. That raises questions, doesn't it? Yes, but every day we see all these things happening. The purpose of life has been lost. In this time where everything is hard, as we will say, as Ghanaians, as the world, as Africans, see, everything is hard. Therefore, the purpose of people have been trashed. Now, all we do is do things that will let us feel like we are living. We work because we want something to eat, we want something to wear, we want to get a place where we can lay our head. But I ask you, is that your purpose? The Bible tells us clearly, he says, for the giftings of a man will make room for him. But we see ourselves dragging ourselves every day to work just to earn a living. And we say, oh, he's hard working. Work is not supposed to be hard. Work is supposed to be enjoyed. So I tell you, if you're on that job, if you're doing what you call work, and every morning you have to motivate yourself to go and do it, ask yourself, are you in your purpose? I'll say no. Because if it's your purpose and it's your gifting that you're using to work, it doesn't need to be hard, it needs to be enjoyed. Some of us get up early, push ourselves over and over just to make ends meet. Are you living your purpose? Is that your purpose? Was that what you were created for? People go to school and they choose courses that will actually let them have a good future. But the real them is buried somewhere. Yes, a bird that's afraid of height, that's what you're doing. A fish that's afraid to drown, that's what you're doing. What is your purpose? The Bible said your giftings will make room for you. What do you love doing? And to see your purpose, it's actually simple. That thing that you do that nobody else can do, that thing that you're so better at, that you don't struggle to do it. It can be football, it can be braiding hair, it can be selling, it can be playing the piano, it can be anything. And out of that thing is your purpose. Out of that thing is your money. Out of that thing is your wealth. Yes, we all went to school, we did so many things. Yes. Question. Is that really you? Is that what you were meant to be? Is that what you were meant to do? It's good to drive cars. It's good to live in big mansions. But trust you me, we have rich, miserable people in our days. He's a doctor. He's a lawyer. No, that's not the purpose. Maybe yours is to talk to people as I'm doing. Just a word from you to somebody will just enlighten their hearts. Some people, they wonder why when people have a problem, they come to you. In that is your gifting, and in that is your purpose. Maybe yours is that you make the best breakfast ever, and everybody is praising you. You can make the best of lunch, but guess what? What are you doing? Oh, I'm a banker. Or I'm a teacher. Woo! Are you happy with what you're doing? The moment you struggle to get up to go and do that work, it's a burden. Find your gifting. Mostly to find it, you just need to go back when nothing else matters. When that thing that you do, that gives you joy, even when nobody is praising you, you still find joy in it. That is the purpose. That is the gift. That's what you were made for. That is your program. You've been programmed to do that. You don't struggle to do it. You don't sweat about it. You just get up and you do it. You remember, right? Maybe it's a story that you write. Somebody asked, how it be story writing where I go chop. Bros, my sister, inside it, if it's developed, because you know what? Gifts are like seeds that need to be planted, that need to be invested in. But we invest so much time in things that we don't need, in things that we think that we want. Note, I said need and want. We become selfish. In the end, we'll stand before God and we'll ask, what did you do with what I gave you? What are you going to say? I was the best cashier, I was the best teller in Ghana. No. What you do, your gifting mostly goes hand in hand to help humanity, to let people come up, to encourage people, to let them be better of themselves, to serve. Because guess what? Service is a chance given you to let people know about the goodness of God. It is to serve humans. Don't go to church thinking that I'm doing it for God. Yes, you're doing it for God, but you're serving humans. Because God said, because you did not do it for my brother, because you did not do it for your sister, because you did not do it for somebody else, you did not do it for me. We don't see God, but you see your brother, you see your sister going to church early just to go and clean the chairs and make sure that service is going to be perfect, where you don't murmur and all that. That is the service we're talking about. You don't need to be a prayer warrior. For you, sometimes it's just to stand at the gate and just smile, just to welcome somebody in. In churches, we have two people. We have the pillars and we have the caterpillars. What are you? The pillars hold up the church. The caterpillars bring it down. Because of you, somebody has stopped going to church. Because of you, somebody doesn't feel comfortable to worship God. Hey, do you know what you're doing? Is that your purpose? Is that your purpose? Because you're doing it, somebody spoke about you, so you got angry and he said you're quitting. Is that your purpose? No, inside you, he said, out of us shall flow rivers of living waters. Inside you is something great. Inside you is what the world is waiting for. You are a solution. You are a solution. The moment you're in a church or at work or in the house, that you find a problem, it means you have the solution. You are the solution. It doesn't take a big podium. It doesn't take a big mic. It doesn't take a big platform for you to make change. Inside you are answers. So I ask you again, what's your purpose? What are the giftings you've left behind? It's never too late. You can start today. You can go back, pick it up, because it's inborn, because it's natural. It'll be so easy for you to shoot it up again. It'll be so easy to make the generation turn around. I hear people fix the country, fix everything, fix it. I'm not doing politics. I'm just telling you something. If I fix myself, if I change for the better, if we change for the better, and if we influence others, be an influencer. Trust you me, it will start from that little church, it will start from your little home, it will start from among your friends. Malcolm X was just a single person. Martin Luther King was a single person. You have the privilege they didn't have. Do you know what you have? You have knowledge, you have news, you have information. They didn't have that. We do. 100 years from now, somebody will stand there and say, oh, I remember somebody who said this. I remember you did this. I remember this person. Let it be you. Be a song that children will sing. Be a tale that adults will talk about. Be the one to start the change. Move in your purpose. Move in your giftings. That's all I came to say. Just think about it. Out.